Hello everyone, how's everyone doing today? Yeah, I'm back. It's been a while since I've done a walkthrough with some commentary, and the truth is, that's just because I've been busy, I'm in college, I got things to do, of course. But, I saw that SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom was coming back in a remastered version, which they're calling Rehydrated, and it brought some nostalgia back that I kind of wanted to do a playthrough of this game. I'm planning on getting 100% with this game, but it's a lot easier than some other games I've done, so it's definitely going to be a lot more relaxing than what I usually do. But yeah, I thought since that remastered version's coming out, then I would play the original and kind of get some nostalgia. Now, I did play this last year. I went ahead and bought it on the original Xbox and played it on my 360, but when I got an original Xbox, I never got around to playing it on there. But I did find out a way to record from my original Xbox, so that is what I am playing it on. But yeah, I used to play this as Sponge as a kid, and I think it'd be a great game to kind of go through and relive, kind of like a second time, because I already lived through it last year. So this is like a second playthrough of nostalgia. But that's besides the point. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into it. I think I played a little bit of it the last time I was on this. Which I think if we load game, that's why we're able to load game, it'll have one that's at 7%. Yep. But we are going to start from scratch is what we're going to do. Before we get right into it, I'll just say right now, it is super hot where I'm at the moment. So I have like 3 fans going. So if you hear some noise behind me or anything like that, that's why. But I do not have the money or the time to get the best quality gear, but I've done my best to make sure you guys can't hear that, so you won't be annoyed by the constant buzzing while you're trying to watch the game, any cutscenes. I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't get in your guys' way. But I'm saving up to get some better equipment, so let's hope for that in the future. But now that I have some more free time, hopefully I'll start making more videos again. But enough of my jibber jabber. Let's just start this fantastic game. Yes, I would.
Are you ready, kids?
And we'll just save over this one.
I can't hear you.
Would you like to override it? Yes, I would.
Welcome to Bikini Bottom, a normally peaceful undersea sanctuary. Today it will be transformed into a theater of pure horror, wherein our little yellow friend will play the starring role.
Today is the big day. I have devised an ingenious plan to finally steal the Krabby Patty formula. And if Bikini Bottom happens to get demolished in the process, oh well. With my brand new Duplicatotron 3000, I'll clone an army of robots that will wreak mayhem and destruction at my command. One last review of the checklist. Let's see. Item number 1 is Plankton a genius? Answer yes. Okay, checklist complete. Throw in the switch. Welcome, my perfectly obedient robot army. Hang on. I want to get a photo for my scrapbook. Hey, hello? What do you think you're doing? Oh, no, wait! But I'm your master! I made you! No! Oh, my good China!
Another perfect day playing robots and racehorses.
Yeah, only I keep getting the racehorses and the robots mixed up.
Wouldn't it be great if we had real robots to play with, Patrick? I'd name mine Robo Jr. or Zorlon or maybe Frankie.
Yeah, these unreal robots are getting boring. Hey, what if we put the robots in here?
Oh, how shellfish of you.
It's not just any shell. It's my magic wishing shell.
Wow, that's great, Patrick.
So we put the toy robots in here.
Okay.
Then we say the magic wishing words and shake the magic wishing shell.
Okay.
Then we go to sleep, and in the morning, we'll have real robots to play with.
But Patrick, aren't we going to say the magic wishing words?
You already did.
So, okay is the magic wishing word?
It used to be Alakazama Alabala Wiesna Tikitana Fushbar Griddle Bits von Wiederschnauzer, but I kept forgetting it.
Are you sure this'll work?
Sure. Last week, I only had one big cookie crumb and I was really hungry. So I put my cookie crumb in the magic wishing shell. Then I said the magic wishing word and shook it. And in the morning, I had lots of little cookie crumbs.
Patrick, I proclaim that tomorrow is going to be the best day ever.
Good night, Spongebob.
Good night, Patrick.
The next morning,
Gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with... Whoa! Gary, did you do that? Yeah, Gary. It sure looks like we're in a doozy of a pickle. I think I'm gonna have to learn a lot in order to fix this mess. Meow. What a fantastic idea! These signs will provide important tips to help me out. How do I read the signs? Meow. Oh, okay. Press this button to read the signs. Meow. So if I want to come back and talk to you again, just walk up to you and press this button. I'd better get started now, Gary. I think that this is going to be a very long day.
You can say that again. Explore the rest of SpongeBob's house. Cool. Oh crap, I forgot that. This game has inverted controls. Don't worry, I'll get used to it. Yeah. You know, I love how I'm like 21, right? And
Breaking news! Bikini Bottom residents have been attacked by a raging torrent of robot horror!
uh-oh.
So much for fixing this quietly.
Authorities are not sure who is responsible for unleashing the mechanical menaces, but they have assured us that the person is in big, big trouble.
Uh-oh.
Did I say big trouble? I meant so enormous that it's hard to comprehend trouble. We'll keep you posted as this tragic story unfolds. Tragically, we're sure.
Like I was saying, I'm like 21 years old, yet that entire first part still made me laugh, you know? This game aged so well, in my opinion, in terms of just that beginning, like, writing. Let's hope it keeps up. Especially the one, is Plankton a genius? Like, that's still just so funny.
Breaking news! Authorities are not... Did I say...
Okay, yeah. Nothing new.
Give me some credit, Gary. I remember. Press this button to read the signs.
So the game realizes that's a game. Good. Anything up here? No, I don't see anything. Okay, we need to get some of these shiny objects, I think they're called, if I
A
remember correctly.
note from Mr. Krabs! And it even smells sweaty, just like him.
That's creepy.
Ahoy there, SpongeBob! As a faithful crew member of the Krusty Krab, you've been, promoted to head shiny object collector.
Wow! A promotion!
That's right, a promotion! So what this here new job entails is you collecting all these shiny objects that the robots are leaving behind and bringing them to me. Now stop seahorsing around and get busy collecting.
On it. shiny object. Shiny objects are very valuable and may be traded to help SpongeBob along in his quest. SpongeBob will need to collect many shiny objects in order to complete his quest to defeat the robot menace. There are 5 different colors of shiny objects: red, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Red is the most common and the least valuable. Purple is the most rare and therefore the most valuable. More valuable shiny objects are usually harder to find or are in more dangerous places. Alright, makes sense. The R controls the camera. Move the R to right to rotate it to SpongeBob's right. Move it to the left. The camera to move to SpongeBob's left. Move it forward to look down. Move the R to look back up. Go ahead and try it. Press A button when you are done. Okay. So in their mind, pulling back is like looking up, as if like that's how you would move your eyes, in a sense, I guess. I see why some people like inverted control. Like it makes sense to them. Like that's how it worked. But to me, I've just played so many games where it's the opposite, to where it's ingrained in my brain. So it's probably the same for them as well. Okay, we got 50 shiny objects. Let's open the cheaper door.
Maybe a little bounce on the old bed.
SpongeBob may jump by pressing the A button. Pressing the A button while SpongeBob is in midair will cause him to double jump for extra height. But SpongeBob can only double jump once per jump. Alright. Speaking of which, since I said the word, I'm thinking about kind of changing my YouTube channel name. I've had it be STP Productions for a while, but I'm thinking about changing it. This is a pair of SpongeBob's underwear. SpongeBob will lose a pair of underwear every time he gets hit by a robot or touches dangerous objects or surfaces. Like this. Ow. When SpongeBob has lost all his underwear, he must start that area over again. SpongeBob may get back underwear he has lost by collecting additional pairs along the way. SpongeBob starts out by wearing 3 pairs of underwear, but there are special pairs of golden underwear hidden in the Bikini bottom, which, if found, will allow SpongeBob to wear more than 3 pairs at a time. SpongeBob can check how many pairs of underwear he has on by pressing the black button. I think that's what I call that button. I don't know. Is it select or start? I don't know. I didn't play.
I feel like a new sponge.
I didn't play original Xbox when it first came out. I didn't grow up in the era, so this is still foreign to me. Even though I've gone back and played a bunch of games. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm thinking about changing my channel name. Not too sure what. I got a couple ideas
all my
brewing.
old comic books.
If it's changed by the time this video comes out, you'll know what I've chosen. But leave me down some suggestions in the comments below if you have some ideas of what you think would fit me and my channel. SpongeBob may see how well he is doing by pressing that button. The number in the upper right hand is how many shiny objects SpongeBob has. The number in the upper center is how many golden spatulas SpongeBob has collected. The number in the lower right is how many of Patrick's lost socks SpongeBob has found. And finally, the number in the upper left is how many pairs of underwear SpongeBob has. So, okay, yeah. Cool. The X button, SpongeBob will do a bubble spin. SpongeBob may use the bubble spin to smash open tikis, push buttons and walls, and defeat most robots. SpongeBob is also bubble spin in mid-jump to hit things that are higher up. Okay. So, basic attack. This must be just a tutorial room. I used to play this game so much. So all this is like, I remember all this, of course, but, well, I slightly remember all this, but I'm just going through the tutorial just to kind of make sure I have everything correct. Press the B button in mid-air and SpongeBob will do a bubble bounce attacks. Oh yeah, the bubble feet, essentially. The bubble bounce attack can smash tikis or robots that are directly below SpongeBob, or push buttons on the ground. SpongeBob may only do the bubble bounce move during a jump. I always just called this the feet attack when I was a kid, because of obvious reasons. I think the reason I like this game so much is because it's a great kids game. Like SpongeBob's awesome. It was a great show. game, I just remember being overall fun while equally challenging for what it was, especially my age and for all ages. And it was just a fun puzzle game also. Press the Y button while on the ground, and Spongebob will do a Bubble Bash attack. The horns is what I always called this one. The Bubble Bash attack can smash tikis, or robots or push buttons that are directly above Spongebob. So the same principle, when you see this icon, Spongebob can stand on the Bubble Bash to break the tikis directly above him. Yeah, I always called this horns. So practically it's the same thing as the feet, but you get to go up. Up, down, and your height is essentially how I always looked at it. To see how well SpongeBob is doing in every level of the game, press the start button. When paused, pressing up and down will show you how well SpongeBob is doing in each level of the game. Press, oh, duh. Wait, crap. To see how well SpongeBob is doing in every level of the game, press the start button. We'll show you how well SpongeBob is doing in each level of the game, pressing right and left to give SpongeBob a hint on each golden spatula SpongeBob knows about. By pressing the A button while the hint for a golden spatula is selected, SpongeBob can take a taxi directly to the area of that spatula from anywhere in the game. I remember as a kid when I found out that you could actually do that, because when I was a kid I never read tutorials. I just kind of figured stuff out on my own, which was kind of a bad idea, because obviously it probably stressed me out. But I think sometimes it made me better at the game depending on what it was. Uh-oh, gotta get this sock. Ew. We'll find out what that is for later. Let's see if I can make it to that shiny object. Yeah, but when I found out that you could just go right to the spatula you need to get, it was like a lifesaver for me, because I walked everywhere. I didn't know you could just select from the screen, which, if we'll look at it, like, we can just select it right now and it'll take us right there. I didn't realize that because, you know, for some reason I was blind and never saw that take a taxi button. I never read that or remembered it. Man, as a kid I was smart in some ways, but there were just some other ways where I just questioned myself. Regardless, I'm older now, and now I'm not that dumb. This is a golden spatula. Golden spatulas are needed to unlock new areas of Bikini Bottom. SpongeBob will need to collect many golden spatulas in order to find and defeat the source of the rampaging robots. And for us, our goal with this playthrough/walkthrough, I'm probably going to call it more of a walkthrough since we are going through 100%, but for us, 100% is getting all 100 spatulas, which I think that's what this game counts as 100%, which will require us to do everything in the game essentially, because there isn't that much to do other than that, and that's like the main goal along with completing the game. But you get golden spatulas for completing the game, essentially. So, for us to get 100%, that's what we're going to do. We're going to find all the golden spatulas. Probably not everything we can get, possibly in each level, but because we're probably going to have to go back for a couple things when we get new abilities, but I also may forget some spatulas because I am kind of reliving this game for like the second time. So we're just kind of going to go with the flow, but I'll try to do my best to get them when I'm able to as I can. But that's essentially the tutorial from what it seems like. Let's just get the real part of this game started then. And probably moments like these is when you're really... Oh.
Ah, there's nothing like the sounds of your own neighborhood.
Go away, SpongeBob. You're polluting my thinking space.
Trying to steal the Krabby Patty formula again, eh, Plankton?
Oh, you
won't get away with it.
Oh my God. You scared me, SpongeBob.
I've got bigger fish to fry. I've got to figure out how to regain control of the chum bucket from those robots.
Where did they come from?
Where? I don't know. Not for me, though, that's for sure. They just showed up out of nowhere and started calling me rude names and throwing things. They even bent all my spoons. I love those spoons like they were my children.
That's terrible.
Oh, won't you help me stop them? Before they bend all my forks?
Not the forks. Of course I'll help. But wait, I'm supposed to collect a whole lot of golden spatulas.
Golden spatulas, eh? SpongeBob, if you could get me back into the chum bucket, I'll give you a bucket full of golden spatulas. In your dreams.
You've got a deal.
Yeah, during the moments of loading screens and all that, it's probably when you're gonna hear all the millions of fans that I have on, and I am sorry about that. But the one times that I'll be sure you guys don't hear anything is during cutscenes, and I have a button to make sure of that. Uh-oh.
It shines.
Frame rate just dropped. This is the first time I'm ever playing this on the original Xbox, so you might get a moment or two where things might mess up. But I know this game worked on the 360, so it should be fine. I hope. And how games be like sometimes.
What are you waiting for, SpongeBob? Show those robots who's boss! Me!
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, SpongeBob! I just dropped by to give you a bubble hand.
Bubble Buddy.
You see, you're going to need to learn some new bubble-blowing moves if you're going to journey to the 9th dimension and defeat the giant monkey man.
What?
But all I need to do is figure out how to get rid of these robots.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I've been in the soap bottle a little too long. Where were we?
Something about new bubble moves?
Right! Press this button and you'll launch yourself straight up in the air with bubble power that defeats anything that is directly above you. Try it out!
I think since this game is so old and that I'm playing it on an old system, it's probably aged a bit to the point to where some audio things and some visuals may mess up. So hopefully we won't have to worry about the whole game being an absolute mess. Like I said, I really don't know if this game is messed up, but if it is, I'll get it fixed. I'll figure it out. Don't you worry. You need 15 golden. Oh, okay. But yeah, it should be fun. Should be fun. Man, the feelings of nostalgia are just smacking me right in the face right now.
Hey, Patrick. Nice sock.
What sock?
The one you're standing on.
Oh, that one. It's lost.
Well, if that one's lost, where are your other socks?
Oh, they're more lost. A bunch of robots came through here and stole my whole sock collection. I could use some help getting them back.
Dude, you don't even wear socks.
Sure thing, Patrick. What are best friends for?
Okay, then. For every 10 socks you bring back to me, I'll give you a golden turkey baster.
You mean spatula?
Bless you.
I love it when the game makes fun of itself.
Did you find my lost socks?
Not yet, Patrick.
Oh. Did they find you?
No, Patrick. They didn't. Okay.
SpongeBob, this flapping robot crisis is making the Krusty Krab lose money like a sinking ship. No money means no more Krusty Krab. No more Krusty Krab means no more fry cooking for you.
No more fry cooking?
But because you're gullible, I'm gonna help you out. And of course make a small profit in return. I've got a few golden spatulas that I'll be willing to trade to you for some of those shiny objects.
You will?
Of course. What are employers for? Besides, them shiny objects is worth lots of money.
What about the golden spatulas?
Your treasure chest's looking a bit light, boy. Do you think I've got bilge water on the brain? I ain't running a charity here. Come back when you've got enough shiny objects to trade.
No problem, Mr. Krabs. No problem. I think they didn't get the same... I don't know. Mr. Krabs sounds weird in the game. Like, he doesn't sound like he's the same person talking as would be in the show. But heck, it might be the same voice actor. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to hurry up. Be ordered to get that golden spatula in time. Oh, wasting valuable time here, buddy.
Now I can
Aha.
wear 4 pairs of underwear. This is great.
So we got one more life point, essentially, and another golden spatula. I'm good. And it's only been, what, 30 minutes into the game? Alright. Let's check out all the houses before we really move into the first area.
First, those stupid robots ruined a perfectly relaxing mud bath this morning, and now you show up. Can my day get any more dreary?
I am so sorry, Squidward. Patrick and I were just playing a game and...
Oh, I correct myself. I should have known that whole robot problem involved both of you.
Sure it did.
Squidward, I don't know what to do. How can I fix everything?
Why don't you move to another town? That should help out more than enough. Move to another town. I cracked me up. But seriously, just jump around like an idiot. That should at least make me smile.
Well, he wants us to jump, so...
You're in? Okay, just stop jumping, will you? If you take this golden spatula, will you please go away?
See, Squidward? I knew that you could help me out. You're the best.
Don't touch me.
Nah. We are on a roll. We are already 3% done with the game, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, now let's break everything in the house. Because I remember that you can get a sock from here.
Hey!
Aha! Okay, I think that's everything we can do in Squidward's house. So that means we're on to Patrick's next. Yeah, probably during the loading screens is probably going to be the most awkward moments. You just hear a fan going, the thing that's desperately helped keeping me alive in this heat at the moment. We're going to need a lot of shiny objects, so I'm going to probably be destroying as much of these tikis as I can. I do know you have to get like 50,000 of them at one point, and I may have the farm for them, but if that's the case, I will make you guys sit through that. I'll probably just skip any grinding moments that I may or may not have to do. Like I said, I don't remember everything, so it is what it is. I've always loved how in these games, like the old Spongebob games, it allowed you to explore the Bikini Bottom, you know? Like, a game that really lets you see inside Patrick's house, Squidward's house. Which the show already did, obviously, but... Alright, on to the first area.